La 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 la.
And we are live.
Whoa! Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another great show from Mr. Fred and Friends. I'm your host, Fred Schultz, along with my co-host, Freddy the Ref, and my other co-host, Kiko Man. Tonight, we've got a few things I want to say. Tonight, we have Bob Long on, so we're very excited about that. Bob's obviously a staple in paintball, has been for a lot of years. Bob and I go back a lot of years. We're going to have Mr. Freddy Krueger. We're going to have to put one of us to sleep because he only comes in a dream. So I
vote Kiko.
I think we have an idea who goes to sleep the fastest, but we're not yet. Yeah, we're not going to say.
What?
Yeah,
Time to go to sleep, Freddy.
Wait, why do I gotta go to sleep?
You know, something else I want to.
Because I'm tired of getting hit and you can't knock me out.
Welcome to my world. Another thing I'd like to mention, this afternoon I was with a couple of my friends, a retired policeman, Vallejo policeman, Mary and Celine, and they told me about a thing called 7 at 7. At 7 o'clock tonight, which is
Right now.
7 minutes after 7, actually, is what it is. And 7 minutes after 7, yeah, everybody goes outside and makes a lot of noise. And the reason that is to show our respect and thankfulness for the people in our 707 area code, like the police, the firemen, the paramedics, everybody that has to be out there, store clerks, nurses, to show that we actually are still thinking about them very, very much because we know they're out on the front lines and we appreciate the heck out of that, period. This was actually started by a nurse at Sutter, is what I was told. And I just think it's a great idea. These people are kind of the unsung heroes out there through all this mess right now, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely.
And to sit and show them a little respect is it's just cool.
It's key.
It is, absolutely.
What now?
What now? Now, yeah, we're going to give some shout outs to our normal guys, guys that used to be my sponsors, and we've had them on the show a few times, and people just absolutely love them. We're going to start with Tim Schloss. His jacket's hanging up there that I've had for many years. He used to be the owner of Tiger Stripe Camouflage. Him and Terry, his wife, are just outstanding people. Tim has done a ton of things for people in paintball. I wish the new kids nowadays would learn their history about who really brought this sport up and who worked extremely hard and put out a lot of money to do all of this. Tim is one of them. Another one, Dan Colby, Air America over there, my other jacket. Dan Colby, yeah, there you go. Yeah, Kiko, you're the man. Like my
I'm the new Vanna White.
This is so good. You are the new Vanna White.
You're going to sleep next too.
Both definitely special.
Whoa!
Both of you guys are going to sleep.
This is actually getting out of here. All right. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah. Dan had Air America for years, and his son John has taken it over now, and it's now Immortal Air. Am I right?
Yep.
And Jim Lively, another good friend of mine, I talked to him on Easter. I didn't talk to him. He texted me and wished me a happy Easter. Jim's another guy who used to have the Lively events, the Masters. If you never got a chance to go there, it's a shame because they were just nothing but just great gatherings. That's one thing that we're really trying to promote, these two guys and myself right now, is everybody to try to get along in this sport and let's grow the sport a little more like it used to be. I mean, when we had it rocking in its heyday, it was so much fun. I mean, I can't even begin to tell you the fun I had going out with these people and doing things.
And for $19.99, we'll put them in a little box and you can have part of them. For $19.99, a piece of Dan Colby.
Yeah, oh yeah. And I want you to stay tuned because we're coming out with the Keith Kissel Kiko Man bobblehead. Isn't that right?
Oh, I want one of those.
Definitely.
Show them how it's going to work.
Yeah.
Check it out. Check it out. No, if you don't want one of those, something's wrong with you.
Cool.
That's
So
right.
how does Ricky
That's right.
Zendeja's bobblehead go?
Yes, Rick Zendejas is the true bobblehead. When he comes at you, he's like, oh my God, he's the monster. He's going to get me. He's worse than Freddy Krueger. If you ever played against him, you would think, this ain't happening.
Wow.
This ain't happening, huh?
Anyhow, Sam Wyrick.
Sam, I am. Bringing eggs in hand.
Yeah, that's right. Big Sam. We talked to him we didn't talk to him last week, but he did
I
chime
talk
in
to
to
him all the
us.
time.
Yeah, you talk to him all the time. He won't give us your phone number. But anyhow,
That's right.
yeah, Sam was sick last week, so we hope he's getting a lot better. He's just ill. Got nothing to do with the coronavirus or any of that stuff.
Down with the sickness.
Yeah, he just didn't feel good. And
so I'm cool.
And we want to give a shout out to Robert Brandon. And what's the name of their deal?
The Bumpers Union.
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
Hey, you know what? Last week, he choked on it. This week, it was just right on cue. You're getting so much better. I'm proud. I'm proud. You're like the son I never wanted.
Me too.
Yeah, him too. Huh?
And I want to give a big thank you and shout out to Brad Gruitt.
Brad Gruitt
for helping me out with the StreamYard system. Brother, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And
I had to tell him.
Yeah, I gotta say something about this. Yeah. He did. Kiko was all over us, man.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a family show.
F word.
Yeah. Brad Gruitt. Yeah, I got to tell you, buddy.
French.
We have just butchered your name a million. We Garat. I didn't. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what happened. Was Kiko got us off on the wrong foot?
I'm the funny guy.
So, yeah, he's the funny
Make
guy.
fun of the funny guy.
We did not
I'm not so funny.
I'm sorry. What's Ryan's last name?
Fontanetta.
See, there you go.
I talked to him last night too.
Yeah.
Ain't that right? Right. Me and Right go way back.
What'd you call him?
Hey,
The
you.
postman. He's always delivering.
Oh, there you go.
The man got game. And we're going to be talking to him up in the future. We're going to go into the future.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah.
That's just
Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, you're, so anyhow, we understand you guys got a little snow back east. I'd like to say we feel sorry for you, but obviously we don't. Because we don't have to shovel the sunshine. A little warm today, though. It was kind of, it was about 80 degrees today, so it was kind of miserable.
Not like
So- 72
Not like
felt
we're
like
rubbing it in or anything.
No, I didn't mean to rub it in. Like I say, you don't have to shovel sunshine. Am I correct?
No, you don't.
sunshine. Just crap.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Crap is king.
Yeah, boy, when Kiko's around, we're shoveling it or looking for high ground.
Yeah, tell me about it.
That's for sure. So, but yeah, Brad Gruitt
being a boy
has helped us with a lot of things. He's a good guy. He's got a podcast, doesn't he?
Midwest Media, plus he's the paintball therapy guy out there in Indiana.
Oh,
From the great
therapy.
state in Indiana.
Oh my God, therapy. Have you ever thought about that?
It don't work. This shit just bounces right off me.
Oh, it does?
Take that negative.
Oh.
It's like, that's
Yeah.
what I got, therapy.
It's that
you need
anti-therapy
therapy.
kryptonite that he takes.
Your cats and dogs are going to need therapy. Your goldfish.
Well, yeah, I just got a text from my girlfriend Maria. She said
No, you didn't.
96 degrees in Florida.
90.
Oh, had to upscale us. Always got to be
And
somebody
Florida.
out there to do it. You
Like
know?
90 degrees humidity.
Hey.
Huh.
Yeah, that's
The
right.
bud- Yep, the
That's
buds
right.
are all got heat stroke and they're all sweating. The
That's
cockroaches are
You
sweating.
see, we don't have the humidity here.
Florida.
I'm sweating a little bit right now because I'm
Hey,
like a
Kiko,
rose
Kiko,
between two thorns.
I'm sorry, can you tell me where Brad is from again?
Indiana.
Wrong.
No,
Minnesota.
there you go.
Jimmy Chonga. Estados Unidos.
Thank you, Brad.
It's easy for you to say. Yeah,
Brad's up
Brad's up there.
Fred
Snow
was saying
country.
Minnesota. It ain't me.
Yeah, my brother lives in Wisconsin. He said they were looking at
Wisconsin.
14 inches of snow yesterday. But also, they have,
Yeah,
he sent
not
me a
bad.
picture today. They have 97-cent regular gasoline there. Yep. I mean, the
Just the
cheap
regular?
stuff out here is 47.
97. They're giving it away.
90, no,
How much is a gallon of milk?
how much is a gallon of milk?
About
Four
$4.
quarts. It's 4 quarts. That guy doesn't know anything.
The blast camp is in Indiana, Kiko.
See, I was close.
You
That's
were.
right. I've been
You were
thinking
right.
it's just my.
You know,
Thanks, Brad.
Kiko always tries to just circle everything.
Shit
you know?
just happens, man. I'm a computer.
Yeah, you are, you know, because remember the Command Bros, they were in Chicago, but they weren't.
No, they was in Pennsylvania.
That's right. That's right.
I know you just.
How long did you tell us you were in
Dude.
Chicago? Now,
I was
yeah,
testing you.
You got-
I was testing you.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you got these
Kiko
guys
tells
sending
people
us.
he's in Seattle.
Yeah, they got these guys sending us. Go, hey, you guys don't know where we are. Don't talk about us. I go,
Come on.
you know, it's not Freddie and I. It's Kiko. He's in charge of all of this.
You know, I screw things up at my own. I don't need Kiko's help.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Continue on.
yeah, sure.
Come on,
yeah.
the list. Get back
Yeah.
to the thing.
There's no more list.
Okay.
That's it.
Kevin Donaldson says it's $1.90, $1.79 in Jersey.
Wow, that's still not bad.
How
You
much?
know,
$1.79.
Yeah, 97 cents.
I tell you what.
my
Let's
brother
go
sent it
back to
Green
the other
Bay.
place for 98 cents. Go pick up
97 cents.
97 cents. I got a giant truck We'll go buy it there and come back here and double up on our money quick as shit.
Hey,
You in?
yeah, I got a bunch of Tupperware. We can fill it all up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who needs some gas?
Yeah.
Cheap.
That's it. Yeah. I mean,
Mr. Fred and Friends
We
cheap
have no
gas.
idea what the
That's
hell
the deal.
goes on
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
A little bit of water, just a little
Yeah.
bit of water in it.
yeah, I tell Kiko we need to go get gas. He heads right for a bowl of chili. You know, the guy's getting food all the time.
Chili.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
a funny guy.
Yeah, Kevin Donaldson. He's kind of our East Coast ears.
Affiliate.
Uncle Kev.
Uncle Kevin.
Yep. Terrific
Kevin.
person. We've had him on a few times. Hopefully,
Terrific.
we're starting to get this link up. Freddie's starting to dial us in where we can actually show
We
him
would be okay
on
except
the
for
screen.
prima donna here. I'm the star.
That's
Except no substitutes. I'm the man.
That's right.
That's right.
Are you Fred Schultz?
No,
You're
I
not.
know him though.
Then shut up.
I'll call him. I got it. Here.
You got
no,
his
I
number,
got
huh?
it. Fred. Okay. Yeah, okay. No, I got it. Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
Yeah.
You're looking.
Anyhow,
You're good.
Yeah. Kevin is part of the Master Blasters, and they're going to hold the World Cup.
World Cup
This is going to be the first World Cup
in a long time.
Yeah, in 30 years. I went to the one in 1990, 92, 91,
That's like
92,
Woodstock.
93. Yeah, I think you were with me on one of them, weren't you?
No, not that one. I
Oh.
went to three of them. No, two of them with you.
Yeah, but not the first one. Though.
No.
No, yeah, that's right.
They wouldn't allow me. I was too good for the team, and they were like, "Hey, you guys know how that is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
that strata social
Yeah.
stuff. Just okay. We'll get Kiko out
Yeah,
of here.
we
But
used
he's
to-
the best, so he'll show up for
yeah, yeah, that's why everybody called him Clubfoot. Jeez. Anyhow, Kevin Donaldson, the World Cup's going to be. We hope it's going to go off. We hope this virus thing is all taken care of and over with.
Yes.
But May 30th and 31st is going to be the World Cup, and that's at Jerry Bronzefield out there in New York. And the Master Blasters will be doing the roughing. And I got to tell you can't find a better bunch of guys to do it. Period.
Make sure
And-
Kevin's got his glasses on though.
Oh yeah. You know, anybody that goes there, man, just
Palmer.
go up there and say, hey. I want to talk to
Yeah, I
Uncle
forgot about
Kevin,
that.
and I got to tell you, you're gonna meet a hell of a nice guy. A lot of fun, straightforward, no guesswork. Good guy, huh?
Yeah.
You ever met
I
him?
met him.
Not met him.
That's right. Neither one of these guys have met
That's
him.
right.
But you guys have seen him. You guys have talked to him.
Yes.
I'll be talking to him. How do I
And
know
he
it's
is a
him?
trick. Hey, let me tell you, if you don't even meet a guy and you talk to him and he makes that kind of impression on you, he's got to be a nice guy. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't let these guys talk to jerks anyhow,
I'm lucky.
the guys we bring up.
I guess we're lucky.
I was trying
I
to
talk
be
to him
nice.
all the time.
See, that's what happens when
You
I
don't
try
ever
to be
talk to
nice. Yeah. That's what happens
Is this
when
the
I
part
try
I
to
get
be
to
nice.
punch him?
Yeah.
Knock him out? Time to go to sleep?
No,
Freddie?
that's later. Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
remember,
All
yeah,
right.
because we're gonna have.
I'll trade him out this time.
Yeah, that's
We gotta
right.
go to sleep.
So what are you trying to say? You trading one Freddy for the other?
Well, we're not really trading a Freddy. We are.
Yeah.
One of us has to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Now, there's only one of us that can do it and do
Yeah.
it fast, do it correctly, and it's just got to be you. We're sorry.
So all right, let's get on
So-
to the thing.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. Without further ado,
Yeah.
I told everybody
Ado.
last week that we were going to talk to Mr. Bob Long. Bob, a friend of mine for a lot of years, captain of the Ironman for very many years, hell of a paintball player. So let's see if we can't ring him in and get all this audio stuff up and running here. Here we go. One ring
We try to
again.
get him on video, but we're still working on it.
Yeah, we'll get him on video next time, though, guys.
Hello.
Hey, Bob, this is Fred Schultz. How you doing, buddy?
How you doing, Fred?
I'm doing good, man. Yeah, we got you live here on Mr. Fred and Friends show. All kinds of people are waiting to hear from you.
I'm sorry about that.
It's all right.
Yeah. We wanted to have you on. I actually on the screen, but we're still trying to figure all that out.
I have no idea how to hook it up. So.
Yeah, me neither. Since my daughter moved, I got to tell you, buddy, I've been in the dark with all this electronic stuff. She would take care of everything for
That's
me.
how I found him.
I'm
in the
sure
dark.
your kids do that for you too.
Yeah. Then my granddaughter comes down here, does everything. Our phone goofs up, our TV goofs up. The computer. Nah.
Yeah, it's
So how you
amazing.
been all these years?
I've been good, buddy. I'm staying out of trouble. Just working hard. I thought Kiko kind of dragged me back into this. I
Who
wanted
did?
to see if we could go ahead and maybe build a sport a little bit more before we finally cash out all us old guys. But
Yep.
how have you been, Bob?
We've been doing good. I went through some hard times about a year ago. I lost my daughter. And,
Oh, no.
She fought a type of blood disease. It wasn't what's it called? She was in the hospital in Stanford and everybody in the paintball industry remembers her because she always worked with me at the show. But she was in the Stanford hospital for 240 days.
Oh my God.
And she made it in about 3 years and then lost the fight.
Wow. Well,
so, back here, and, he worked with me the whole time.
Right.
We went up here and we sold the business to, the Dynasty kids.
Yeah, Eric Crandall.
And, I just wanted to get out of it. There's things I wanted to build, and I've been innovating tons of new stuff, and I haven't got nowhere with them. I built a electronic release that people use on bows and arrows. I built an electronic crossbow. I've built a whole bunch of different things so far, but nothing's moved. So I just have fun doing that kind of stuff.
Bob, if you ever want to chime in and come in and bring in some of your stuff, man, we're getting a lot of followers on this thing here. We'd be happy to help you push some of it. No problem.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Oh, that'd be.
I'm hoping we can have that game up in Sacramento and go up there and goof around. I hope this virus thing is going to be slowed down enough that we can at least have a few people up there.
Yeah. You got to remember way back, you and I did one up at Paintball Sam's, about 150 years ago.
Remember when the guys would pay money and the only thing we couldn't have out there was a garbage can lid?
And they shot the crap out of us. And you and Machine Gun Mike bent down behind me and you pushed me over them while they were shooting at me.
I know Dale Trent walked up there and says, give me $10 worth right now.
Yeah, my wife spent $18 shooting at me. But we did raise some money, didn't we?
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, well,
a year ago, they had the California Classic here. And Todd Ampson, Danny Luckman, all those guys, the gunslingers, they asked me, you want to play? And I said, sure, I'll play. So we went up there and I got to play the woods again, so that was fun.
Yeah, woods ball. Matter of fact, when I got back into it, I went up to Anthony's Field probably about
West Coast
3 or 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we played in the woods there, and I got to tell you, it just brought back so many memories, and I had so much fun. Obviously, not very fast anymore.
No, the same thing happened to me with Tom Coldley, the UWL. These arenas were fun, but hey, I'm not built for an arena, so that got out. So my coaching techniques worked really good for the arenas, and I could build teams, but I never could play. So I knew the point was going to come, because I was in it. We were in it for so long that if I didn't maintain playing, I would start to lose interest.
Yeah,
because I'm having so much fun playing.
Right.
And the old saying, your heart never dies, but your body does.
Absolutely. What's really something, Bob, is, years ago when we used to go play, even the tournaments, there was a stress level there, but there was also a big camaraderie, and we had a lot of fun.
Totally.
Yeah, and just meeting. We used to mess with each other. I'm not going to tell you how I messed with you, and I'm sure you'll never say how you messed with me. But
say it, Bob. Tell me.
But we had
walking the lines and everything. It was really good.
It was
really a lot of fun.
It was, and I wish the kids nowadays could share something like you and I actually had, because you and I came in at the beginning of this stuff. And,
right, I know.
Yeah, and
I can remember going to the World Cup. First tournament I ever went to was the World Cup with the Ironman when, Machine Gun Mike's dad and Mike was there.
Yep.
And we slept in tents at the tournament because nobody could afford to go. And just had a ball. We ended up third place. I couldn't believe it. So, but we played a little bit. I think the California guys played a little bit different than the East Coast guys did.
Absolutely.
We were more of, when I started really getting serious about, I'd make guys train, and instead of just going to, hey, let's go practice this weekend and go play some walk-ons, we didn't do that. We went out and trained.
Yeah.
Now, all the young guys that are playing now in arenas, 100%, that's all they do. That's how they become great.
Yeah, you're absolutely
It's
right.
because they're super athletes and stuff like that, but they got away from the guys that really could afford to go, or the fathers, the uncles that could afford to go, that just wanted to go and have a good time with you.
Yeah, yeah, because you got to remember. I mean, at Ironman and Constant Pursuit, we used to practice against each other quite a bit, and then we used to play against each other quite a bit too at tournaments.
100%. Well, just like Ron Nelson, he used to play with you guys years ago.
Yep.
He's my brother-in-law.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Ron's
Here's my wife's sister.
he's a terrific guy too. I got to tell you, you couldn't ask for a better brother-in-law.
Yeah, he's a sheriff now. So.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, he always was a good guy. You know, a lot of guys that were on CP, you know, we used to swap back and forth with the Ironman too. And I did a couple of tournaments. I did a tournament up in Oregon. It was a 15-man, and I took a couple of the Ironmen, you know, a Machine Gun Mike. Yeah. And we went up and won the damn thing, you know. So, like I say, it was a different time back then. You know, you and I, like I say, we used to butt heads all the time. But, man, once we were off the field, we were still friends all the time.
Well, you know, another thing I see a lot with technology, the technology, you know, years ago, when I started developing technology, I got a jump on everybody. Everything that I built was for speed. And, you know, because, you know, the first thing when I first built a gun, I bought 5 guns the first year I played. And I owned an archery shop. And I couldn't I could shoot my bow better than I do a paintball gun. I mean, it was horrible. So I started making accuracy. And they used to have a magazine called, what was the name of that magazine? PCRI.
Okay.
And they used to do tests and I sent them my autococker tournament gun that I built. And it won 96%, the highest it's ever been rated.
Wow.
And so when I started developing new stuff, I went on speed. Of course I did. You know, I have to have something to handicap myself against these young kids.
Right.
You know, give me a little bit of advantage because, you know, and now they got it at 9 volts a second.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah, and I quit in 31.
Yes. You know, Bob,
when I had guns that would shoot 31 volts a second, then they said, oh my gosh. So,
but
it still was fun.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what everybody's got to understand. And the young guys, I know they want to pay their dues, and we did too.
We paid big time.
A lot of dues.
Yeah, we did big time.
Know,
so
for years.
Yeah.
And they can't think they can't just go out and play. And you know, the world owes me this.
Yeah.
It's not. You got to do it because you love the sport.
Absolutely. Well, you remember the hard times we had too. You know, it wasn't all gravy and it wasn't all fun all the time. We put a lot of work into both our teams.
Yeah.
And a lot of money. Believe me.
Yeah, and a lot of money.
Yeah, I mean, every time I take the team someplace, it costs me $10,000 every time.
Yep.
So we got a Bob Long gun sitting right in front of us here right now. I don't know if you can maybe pull it up later if you're not watching us live right now, but we got one sitting right here that belongs to Freddie the Ref. It's just gorgeous.
It's the 2012 G6R.
G6R, yeah.
Love
That's
it.
like, you know, I talk to Eric Trandle and, you know, Alex Bracey all the time, and I told, you know, when they bought the company, I said, build the G6R. I go, don't try to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
Build the G6R, and then build your own new gun if you want to.
Right.
Build a G6R format, because that format was for everything.
Right.
And, you know, they kind of dropped the ball. They had a hard time getting stuff built, new technology. They bought everything. And I talked to them about a week ago. I go, are you going to build the G6R? Yeah, as soon as it gets busy.
Yeah. You know, we had Eric on. Matter of fact, Eric came on our first show.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he brought his marker on and we sat down and he explained all things about it. And we're actually getting set up. We're going to go down to where he actually makes them and do a little show on them making the guns and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, but we know who was behind all of this and who really got that gun rocking, and that was you, buddy. So,
Yeah.
hey, you remember one time when Carpet Bob was down, when you had your place down there in Concord, and Carpet Bob come in, and we were standing at the counter, and he was looking at one of the markers, and he fired it, and it had a paintball in it, and damn near hit that big white ram you had up on the wall.
Yeah. He used to do stuff so bad. I remember even worse yet.
Yeah.
We were in a motel room, and we have all separate rooms. Of course, Carpet Bob has his own room. And the fire alarm goes off. And we go, what the heck is going on? So we all run out the door, we look, and Carpet Bob's in there getting loaded. He's got so much smoke going out. It set off the alarm.
Oh, that's great.
Hey,
And he's trying to get it out the window. I'm going, oh my gosh.
hey, I remember at a tournament one time, I had Jessica Sparks come up to me, and she goes, Fred, is one of your players over there smoking? And I look over, and smoke's coming up out of his mask.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, oh my God. Well, Bob, we're very, very happy that you're doing good right now. Very, very sad about your daughter.
Yes,
my heart goes out to you about that for sure. Yeah, but I mean, I can tell you one thing though. If I was suffering, I would want to go. I wouldn't want to suffer. I don't consider that living.
Well, that's what she did. It was Christmas Eve, and she told her husband and told us and said she was on life support, and she had been on life support for 20-some days.
Wow.
And the doctor that was working on her, she had a bone marrow transplant, and it all took, but the host was from Germany, and it gave her a lung disease.
Oh, wow.
So she was losing her lungs, and the doctor in Stanford says, you're not going to pull out.
Wow.
Your lungs are deteriorating. And he goes, I want to die.
Yeah.
So we were fine.
Yeah. Well,
That's what happened.
how's Phyllis doing?
She's doing good. She's sitting out in the other room.
Oh, good.
That's what we're doing. Yeah, we're still married. Everything's going.
You're treating her okay, aren't you?
I have a ranch. In 2015, the Butte fire went around me, and the house, we saved the house, but I lost 88,000 trees.
Oh, wow.
A really, really gorgeous ranch, so.
Beautiful.
But it's a lot of work. You're a contractor.
Yep.
It's a lot of work. It's a 6,000 square foot log home in Spain, Canada.
Beautiful.
So, it's really pretty, but,
Well, at least you saved it anyhow.
Yeah, so I stay busy, just do something every day.
Well, when this virus stuff all gets off, Bob, we'd like you to come in and bring some of your things in. Something that you want to show us and maybe push, or we give you a hand.
We can figure out how I can get on. I get Facebook on my phone, but I don't get it on my computer.
Well, that's why you got granddaughters, isn't it?
Yep.
Hey, Bob. Bob. There's a few people that wanted to say hello. You have Dirk Gadberry said that they miss you. You have Mark Gong that says hello, and and Kevin Donaldson says hello.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you remember Uncle Kevin, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we talk to him. We mention him every week. Like we're going to probably mention you now every week. Yeah, he's they're setting up. They're trying to get the World Cup fired up here on May 30th and 31st out there at Jerry's Field in New York again. So we're hoping the virus will be gone so this can go off.
Yeah, I know. Kevin had fun. The Blasters, they used to come. They come down to Sackon Village, and I drive down to Sackon Village, play the UWL. They just had a ball playing that.
Oh, they're a great bunch of guys, man. Rosie, Rosie.
So much different of a game. It wasn't just run over there, grab the flag, and run back and shoot at people. It wasn't like that. You had to make strategy. I mean, you had to do things that were tricky.
That's why we would always show up a couple days early to go walk the fields and plant stuff. You remember that?
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, you know what, Bob? Again, first of all, I want to thank you very, very much for taking the time to come on tonight with us.
Tell everybody thank you for remembering me. At least I'm not dead.
Oh, hell. Well, hey, you know what? I'm going to mention you every week on my show, period.
Yeah,
And
we're not dead yet.
Yeah, and obviously, I definitely hope that the cancer thing goes off on the 13th of June, and that you're going to be there, because they're planning on shooting the crap out of me again.
I only live 25 minutes from there.
Yeah, that's going to be perfect. I cannot wait to see you again. But you have an open invitation to come in here anytime and be on the show live with us. So,
Sure, sounds great.
Okay, Bob. Again,
tell everybody hi.
We will, buddy, and you stay safe. You hear?
Okay, thanks, Fred.
All right, man. You take it easy. All right, everybody. That was Mr. Bob Long, captain of the Ironmen for years. Bob and I go back 30-some years. A terrific guy. He was a hell of an adversary. Like I say, him and I, and Constant Pursuit and the Ironmen, we would rock against each other, man. I got to tell you, and it was always funny too. We
That
go
was
to
every
these
weekend.
Yeah, we go to these damn tournaments, and we would always end up playing each other. It's like people always trying to put us together. So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun having Bob on. And Bob, I'm sure your granddaughter's going to pull us up so you can check it out later on. We will mention you every week. You have the open invitation to come on. There's your marker right there, buddy.
And the story about that too is I actually purchased my G6R from Curtis, Bob Long's son-in-law.
There you go. There you go. So
And he beat himself one time when Bob
did.
hugged him.
Oh, he did.
There we go.
Oh,
At the Bay
my
City,
God.
Bob.
Yeah,
I don't know if you remember
yeah,
that, but
yeah,
we beat himself.
Yep. We call it the wet pants thing.
He had him. He's
it worked
got him.
out. It worked out.
He's got a picture
Turn
frame.
that off.
All right, you still got a
I
picture
don't know.
frame.
I got
I don't know.
Oh.
I guess everybody can still hear us.
Hey guys, can you still hear me?
Me?
Somebody chime in. Can you still hear Freddie?
Brad's giving me the
Man.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Brad Garrett. Again.
Grew it.
Oh my
God.
God.
Grew it, chew it, blew it.
See?
Yeah.
See?
And I'd like to just call him Brad. But
Bring
then
him on already.
nobody
Get him on
there's
here.
a lot of Brads out there. And Kiko, you have just killed his name, and now you've got us stuck in your web. You are just a spider.
It's my dream.
Beyond.
You thought it was his dream? It's my dream.
Get him on.
That's
Hey,
why
I
I keep
tell you what.
thinking I'm the one putting Freddie after him.
Hey, what do you say? Let's pull up Brad Gruett.
Grit. Like if you grew it, not John Wheeler. John Wheeler didn't grew it.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
Brad Grit.
All right.
Gruett.
Grit. Yeah.
Right. Let's pull up and say hi. Real quick before we pull him up, Brad has helped Freddie. Freddie's a technical guy, and Freddie's pretty damn smart.
Can you
at
make
this
him
stuff.
taller?
But I'm sorry, that was funny.
What's it like being way down here? Boy.
Yeah, I got to tell you, yeah.
Well,
That's what I keep telling you. That's like people teasing him about his head being big. I said, it's not your head. Your body's just small. So anyhow,
My grandma did that one.
yeah,
Beat her.
she only did it once. I see you get down on her. That's right.
Make me some
Yeah,
pancakes.
yeah, and then after he was done, he went to the post office and licked a bunch of stamps.
Oh,
This
great.
is no guy to mess with. Am I right?
I don't know what that means, but
He doesn't know
I'm
what
not
it means.
offended.
Yeah, he isn't.
All right.
So anyhow, what do you
Get him on
say?
the horn, dude.
Let's pull Brad up. Is this
What?
thing still working?
No, we're gonna get him on. They can hear him. We can't.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So what I gotta do? I gotta
So-
talk to
so
him at
what?
the same time?
Call my lip reader?
Call him.
Call him.
Call me Brad Midwest.
We're gonna pull up. Anyhow, back to where I was to start with. Brad really helped Freddie putting our new program together. Freddie's pretty darn good at what he does.
Yes, I am here.
I guess we can do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Hold tight, Brad. Yeah, here we go.
It's hooked up.
Got it?
Talk, Brad.
All right. There we go.
I am here. Do you need me to keep talking? Because I can do that.
Oh, yeah, you're doing good right now. I was just trying to blow your horn a little bit here about how you helped us get this new program and everything up and running. Obviously, we still have a couple of glitches. I think we need more splitters. We've got splitters into
Senor
splitters into
Yeah. So
splitters.
basically, we have our mic systems plugged into the earphone jack on the computer, so we can all use it remotely.
Cool.
But the only
Don't
problem with
do
that
that.
is
Take a fuck.
well, now we need a speaker so we can hear people.
Alpha.
Yeah, so
Right.
that will come next week. But
Yeah.
we want to thank you very much for giving us a hand with that. And we also want to apologize for just butchering your name
Not
constantly.
me.
It's okay. It's okay.
You said I could do whatever I want because I'm an artist.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So how are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful. Fantastic conversation that you had with Bob. I was enjoying every moment of it.
Well, once we get
we're gonna
his
have-
granddaughter,
Yeah, we're going to have him on again.
then we'll get this worked out.
After the virus thing is gone, we're going to try to pull him in here too.
Live.
Yep.
Yeah, Bob and I go back a lot of years. I mean, we started like in what, 86,
You,
85?
John the Baptist,
Yeah,
Gandhi,
long time.
Thomas Edison.
So how's
Yep.
your podcast doing, buddy? Because I hear it's a pretty good one.
It's going really well. People have responded extremely well to it. We cover a wide variety of topics and try to include as much diversity as possible of paintball, keep everybody involved.
Oh, terrific.
You just had Brett, or you just had Mr. England himself, Marcus, on, correct?
Marcus Davis, yes. I've had him on a couple times now. He does a weekly show with Kevin Donaldson, which is pretty woods ball centric.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Well, you got to realize, I mean, I go back with him a long ways. As a matter of fact,
I thought you created him.
the first time, I did actually, yeah.
They
The
created
the first time I met him was like in '88, I think. We went and it came down to them and the Predators and Bart Stud Squad over there at Mayhem, and I was the main ref for that game. And I got to tell you, those guys were rocking, and that's when it was 15 man. So
Right.
yeah, Marcus and I, we go back a long ways, and he's a hell of a nice guy. Period.
I would agree.
Yeah, and Kevin Donaldson too. You know Kevin also. Kevin's just a terrific person. Also, we like to kind of bring you into our clique. We think of quite a bit of you. You helped us. We think you're a great guy. We wish you nothing but success. Period. Because our whole thing now is just to try to keep promoting paintball like I did when I first got into this sport. And guys like you are doing a damn good job, man.
Well, I try the really it's one of those things where I love the game. I'm a absolutely passionate about the history of the game, so I know exactly where you came from. I don't have the absolute details, but in my kind of pursuit of those details, great stories end up happening, and that's kind of how the show basically came about, where I would have conversations with friends of mine and I'd be like, some of these other friends really need to hear something like this, which is kind of funny, a little bit irreverent at times, but it's just good stories from great people that happen to love the game and play it, and that's essentially the show all in one.
That's great. I got to tell you, I mean, I could tell you stories for probably a week straight without stopping.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I got to tell you. Yeah, he's heard them for a whole week straight already. Yeah. So we're really glad you chimed in. This was kind of a last minute thing. You helped Freddie get this thing all set up and running, which we can't even thank you enough for that.
Don't blame me for the audio issues.
Don't worry.
No.
I just realized something. It just came to me.
It hurt.
Yes, it did. Like a brick. You know how
That's why
it says about the microphone, right?
Right.
You could It also says where do you want the sound to come out of, too.
Your butt.
Well, I could easily had it come out through the speakers on the computer and didn't think about it.
Probably.
That's next week. Each week,
I'll
Brad. Yeah, we work on this stuff.
Yeah, we'll play with it more. So
Killing you, man.
Trying to
Get over here.
Hey, I'm still new at this.
Shut flopping.
You
flop.
need to be flopping.
Yeah.
It's learning. It's okay. It's okay.
It
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Don't tell him, man.
We're getting a piece at a time. Believe me. We're getting quite a few followers, though. We've got a lot of good people behind us.
Absolutely.
And, we've got a lot of good people, including yourself, that watch us. And definitely want to promote your show also. Oh, Chico, that's your job.
Yes.
Midwest. Come on, yeah. And also known as the therapist himself, Dr. Brad Grit from Parts Unknown. If you got problems, talk to Brad.
Yeah. Parts unknown because he still doesn't know where the hell you are.
Yeah, that's his job. Yeah,
He claims all the Midwest.
He thought you were in Indiana, and we go, no.
India.
No,
I said India.
Oh, India.
No,
I'm
no.
sorry.
India,
I
man.
I
My brother
coach
lives in
a
Wisconsin.
team in Indiana, so I actually
there you go.
travel between Minnesota and Indiana quite frequently.
Oh,
So-
man.
That's right.
I got to tell you, Brad, that
Blast
hurt,
camp,
that
right?
hurt knowing that he's partially right.
Yeah, it does.
That hurt.
It hurts bad.
These guys, I tell them stuff, they can't retain it for a second, man.
It is right over our head. Boom.
Yeah. Pow.
Yeah, my
Especially
brother
the
lives.
short one.
My brother lives in Wisconsin. Did you guys get any of that snow the other night?
Actually, yes. It's snowed here for the last 3 days.
Wow.
Any
Yeah,
other
you
days?
did a video with that.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
I did. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but it's Minnesota, so
You're gonna mail some to us, right?
Minnesota. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got to tell you, I used to live in Wisconsin too, and we
No,
used
you
to we used to call summer 3 months of bad sledding.
Right.
I mean, that was it, because the rest of the time it was cold and snowy.
right.
So you're just kind of stuck in the house up there too, then, with all the snow and all this virus thing going on.
Yep, and that's really why I started, doing the show, is because I've been stuck at home for the last 2 to 3 weeks, and I'm fortunate enough to have grocery stores be able to deliver in the area, so I don't have to go out in it, and was laid off. So again, this keeps me occupied and positive and going in the right direction. So it serves many purposes.
Very good. Well, I got to tell you, we appreciate the heck of you coming on tonight. Anytime you need us for anything, all it takes you is a phone call, and if it's within our power, it'll be done for you.
Hey, Brad,
Yeah.
who you having on the theory next?
I have three teams that I haven't even posted up the third one, but tomorrow I have a conversation with Team Image. A Malacheski, actually a couple Malacheskis are going to be on the program. And then later in the week, the All-Americans are going to have a program. And then, can't forget the guys from Brimstone Smoke doing a April 20th, we will call it, episode with the guys from Brimstone Smoke.
That's 420.
Very
For those
good.
who
Exactly.
don't know.
Yes.
Very cool. Yeah, tell everybody what time your podcast is on.
It actually varies from time to time. So it goes with their schedule, but you can find out all the information on the Paintball Therapy webpage or on Facebook page for Paintball Therapy. And it's pretty easy to find right now. So
Good.
Awesome.
Good deal. Well, if there's anything we can do to help you along,
Punch somebody in their head or something. Poke them in the eye.
Anyhow, give me a second to talk. Let us know, will you, Brad?
absolutely. I appreciate everything and anything that I can do to contribute. I'm here. I ain't got much else to do, so I'm here.
Oh, yeah. You want us on some night, you give us a call. I'd be happy to be on.
Absolutely. Oh, that'd be fantastic. That'd be fantastic.
Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
picture.
I mean, get ready for stories, though, because I got a gazillion of them.
I want as many as you're willing to share, as much.
Take them off our hands.
You can go the 4-hour webcast, right?
There is no boundaries. The longest show that we've done was about 3.5 hours. I would say that we average about 2.5 hours, and I just let it go as long as it naturally goes.
Right. Well, John Armadini came out. He interviewed me for his history of paintball thing, and he came out and he goes, "Yeah," he says, "it'll probably be about a 20-minute interview," and we went 2 hours and 8 minutes with
Go
him.
big or go home.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
And I bet you that there's still so much to be said because, again, quite a few decades of things to condense there for.
Oh, absolutely. Well, like I said, I came in at the beginning of paintball, so I've done a lot of things. I put out the video. We sold almost 1 million copies of my video. I had the #1 MGM show. We shot at MGM Disney. It was the #1 show on ESPN. Had the #1 MTV show. We did a Road Rules, the #1 Road Rules show, and Kiko was on it. I bring in all my buddies.
Don't forget the Signature Series products, because I had a Fred Schultz Signature Series cradle for my Air America tank when I was a kid. So
terrific, man. Very good. Well, you want us on some night, man? Give us a holler. I'd be happy to come on and talk to you.
Take them off my hands.
And I won't give an interview to just anybody. Believe me, I don't do that anymore. But for you, I would do that.
You're not just
I appreciate that. And the other thing is which is great, is I like to bring in other guests, because I can host up to 4 or 5. And then that way you get a lot of inner team play. So I know that there's other guys out there who've played for Constant Pursuit that I've been talking to, and we will discuss, who you want to bring on and have a conversation, either just me and you, or the 3 or 4 of us and other people that you want. It's completely up to you.
I'll tell you, Brad, you want to bring out some guys that would just make your show explode. And that's Tim Schloss. I don't know. You know Tim, right?
Yes, absolutely. I don't know him personally, but I know of him. Absolutely.
Hey, I wish you could have known back in the heyday. I mean, this guy is one of the best guys that I've ever met, period, in paintball. Him and Dan Colby and Jim Lively.
Yep.
Those 3 guys are, and Tom K. I got to say Tom K too.
Yep.
Those guys have done just so much for me. And you bring Tim on and you bring Dan Colby on. Those 2 guys are a show by themselves. Believe me.
And I talked to Dan. I believe I talked to him last week. I talk to his son quite often. I've had conversations with Tom, but it's not like we talk all the time. I would definitely, in Tim, I would reach out to, and that would be a fantastic show. And I can definitely try to make that happen.
I could make that happen in a second.
Yes. Yes, I would definitely welcome that. Absolutely. That would be an honor to be a part of.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll hook up. What do you say?
Yes, absolutely. And anytime, 24/7, anytime. It's perfect.
Okay. What we'll do is I'll have Kiko give you my number in the next couple of days. You got to promise me that nobody else gets that number but you.
I can be trusted, sir.
Good enough. I wouldn't give it to you if I didn't think you would.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Brad. Hey, again, thank you very much for coming on tonight. It was kind of a last-minute thing, but we just wanted to thank you personally for what you've done to help us get this stuff up and running.
I really appreciate it.
Yep.
I'll be calling you.
Anything I can do for you guys, I appreciate it.
Brad's like,
It's all good. All right, Brad.
what are you doing? Wow.
You take it easy.
What's up?
You stay safe up there. Don't go crazy being locked in all the time like that.
Nope. I've got the therapy. I got the therapy.
There you go.
I love it. Right on, buddy. You're going to need the therapy after you talk to me.
Yes.
That's a fact.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
All right. Well, we'll link up here and maybe we'll set something up and we'll do your show. And I think we would like that. That
would be wonderful. Absolutely. That'd be wonderful.
I'll take that day off.
You got it, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, Brad. You take it easy.
Hey,
Good, Brad.
Thank you.
All right. That
Love
is,
you too, man.
yeah, that is Brad Gruett. See, I got it right. Brad
I call
Gruett
him Brad Midwest.
and Brad Midwest. That'll work too. Brad Gruett and
He's the therapist.
therapist.
Doctor Paintball Therapy. Yeah, call me the doctor. I am the doctor of your therapy.
Okay, now we're to the point in the show here, guys, where I wanted to bring on a special guest that I had on.
Time for
to
you
be
to
honest
go to
with you,
sleep, Freddie.
he kind of scares the crap out of me, but I go to sleep and I think of this guy. And I don't know why. No, hey, we had a vote.
You don't want to go to sleep.
We had a vote.
I heard that he's scared of Dan Colby.
Everybody's scared of Dan.
Yeah.
Correct. I mean, he's my friend, and I think I just peed myself. But anyhow, so Kiko and I took a vote. Yeah.
And you shat yourself.
Yeah. Kiko and I took that was pretty funny. Come on, Dan.
Yeah.
Kiko and I took a vote, and you're the one that has to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Fine.
How do you want to go out
So-
this time? Choked out?
Yeah.
Punched out?
Choked out. Thanks.
Because
Ass, man.
I want to bring Freddy Krueger on. The only way we can do that is if
Arm bars.
we put someone to
You're
sleep.
lucky there's
Now-
a mattress right in the back room.
Go
There is. Well, go do it. Come on. You took the pill already.
Soft
Yeah,
kitty.
we gave- we gave him a
Bill?
kitty.
We gave him a sleeping
Oh,
pill at the
soft
beginning of the
kitty, baby
thing here.
You guys,
So-
swear to God, you guys
Dead
suck.
baby kitty.
No,
Set
not,
the
we,
kitty
not
on
you guys
fire,
suck.
kitty.
Kiko sucks. Remember, you got to practice
Yeah,
that.
I'm just gonna have to.
Kiko
Yeah,
sucks.
you're going out there. Now you got it right.
Here you go. Ready?
Come on.
Wait, hey, what the? Oh!
All right.
Well, okay, he's out. He's out now. It takes a little while for the dream to don't kick him because he's down.
He's not all the way out. Oh, he is.
Oh, he's out. No,
Okay,
he was
breathe.
quivering.
Come on, Freddy.
He was
breathe.
withering.
Not Freddy. Take the other Freddy.
Anyhow, yeah, we're gonna bring on Mr. Freddy Krueger. You can only get him when somebody's dreaming, and obviously
Go
I
to
can't
sleep.
dream
It's time for you
because
to go to sleep too.
I get the center chair, so I can't go to sleep. And
All right.
Kiko can't go to sleep because
I got sleep apnea.
he does. He's been awake for 6 days already. Am I right? 5 days.
No.
5 days? 4 days? 3 days. He's been awake for so
I'm
long
asleep right now.
that he cannot remember. That's right. He cannot remember. What's
I'm
behind the
asleep right now.
glasses there, baby? So anyhow, yeah. So we're just gonna sit here and wait tight, see what happens here. We appreciate Brad coming on tonight. Brad's a good
Bob
guy. Yeah, and I was getting to that.
Let me tell you.
We have, you know what?
I'll tell you the Bob Long stories.
Let me
was
start by saying that we appreciate everybody that watches us. Without
If
you
you don't
guys,
appreciate us-
then we're just a bunch of guys sitting here talking all the time, you know, and Kiko over talking everybody.
That's right. That's my job.
So that's his job. And you see the markers we have in front of us for those of you that are just finally chiming in. This is the last marker that I played paintball with right here. Yeah. This one here was given to me.
By John the Baptist.
That's number 13 Auto Mag. It was given to me, Mini Mag, Super Mag, given to me by Tom K. It's number 13, and this is the number
Lucky
one.
number 13.
That's the number one air system for
Lucky number one.
the small air system that was given to me by Dan Colby from
That's
Air
state of the
America.
art back in the day.
And these guys have never been shot. I mean, that baby is just never been shot. And this is the first
Never will.
marker right here that I played my very first professional tournament with. This is when Pump was out. You can see I've got the Palmer Quicksilver on here to change my 12-gram CO2s. So this baby was quite the bomb back then. I got to tell
The
you.
bomb. That tells you how old he is. The
Bomb.
bomb. You're the bomb,
You're
man.
the bomb. Yeah. That's
You're
right.
hecka tight. You're hecka tight, man.
And then this
Bomb.
is obviously my Constant Pursuit hat. Constant Pursuit was my team for many, many years. I loved everybody that played on that team. We played hard. We traveled all over the world doing it and had a terrific time. Hey, check it out how much better I look with hair.
Yeah, you do.
Well, no hair, but it's hiding.
All right, what have the people been saying?
Yeah.
What people been saying? Garrett Noblet.
Oh, come on, you can't read. Get that
All right,
out
it's
of
his
here.
name. Garrett Noblet. Kevin Donaldson. Hey, bud. Richard Wilcox. Hey, Dom. Dirk Gadbury. Blah, 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 blah. And
Don't touch that stuff. You gotta wait till he wakes up.
I'll be like,
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
You want
Yeah.
to lick on it too?
Yeah, you spilled the
Okay.
drink on it
Here.
already. You already spilled the drink on it.
Zapped.
It'll dry. Get a towel. No.
No. This is what it's like sitting over here, huh?
It is, yeah.
This is cool. I could get used to this.
But you're my right-hand guy. You can't be sitting on my left side. See?
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just getting. Wait a minute.
no,
Here, wait a minute.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna rub my naked butt all over.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you need to get Freddy dreaming though, man. I want to get Freddy Krueger in here. You know, last week I showed
You know
everybody.
Freddy Krueger?
Yeah. Last week I shook hands with him, so I was showing everybody, you know, this didn't work out so
You're
well.
doing a little dice and slice on your hair too, huh? Thinned you out a little bit?
Hey, you know, that's what I was trying to tell these guys yesterday, you know. When I dream, Freddy Krueger, he comes into my dreams and he goes like that. He goes, no, your dreams never come true. I said, buddy, I had a dream one night that all the hair left the front of my head. Boom, it's gone.
It's gone.
See, that's what I tried to tell you guys, man. When I have a dream, it's scary. Scares
And
the
right now you're dreaming.
bejeebies out of me.
Dream.
Yeah,
This is the dream effects.
It is.
Wayne's
It
World.
is.
Wayne's
Yeah.
World. We're
Yeah.
asleep right now.
so, you know, and I dream a lot of paintball. I love paintball.
No, I dream
got
a lot of paintball.
got to play it for a lot of years, and Kiko dragged me back into it, and I look
I was
forward
like,
to playing it.
and he's like, no.
And I'm going to be playing it again for a lot more years. I cannot wait for this virus to end so we can all get back out there and start banging away. Rick Wilcox.
He got the new
crap.
CBO.
Uh-oh, here we go, everybody.
You know, I heard somebody call my name.
Have a seat.
Freddy's asleep in there now. Freddy's asleep in there.
Hey, shut that off. People are trying to sleep around here.
I told you not to mess with him.
I told you. Don't. I swear to God, you and I.
Maybe you'd like to
Look
sit
what
here.
happened last time. Huh?
Hey, maybe you'd like to sit here if you're going to point at him.
How's that seat there?
Why?
He
What'd you do?
He rubbed his bare butt on it.
Oh, oh, you're so
So
bad.
we are
That's not
very,
bad.
very
why not?
pleased to have Mr. Freddy Krueger on here tonight.
Krueger.
Of course.
Freddy
Of course,
Krueger.
yeah. Freddie,
Freddy Carrot Top.
he was with us a while ago, a few weeks ago, and people seem to respond to him pretty good. Mostly,
Why wouldn't they?
mostly at night. We can't figure it out. But did you see Freddie sleeping there? You didn't mess with him, did you?
I
Freddie's a
kicked
good
him.
guy.
I kicked him.
Well, he kicked him too. Now we're not talking
I
about
kicked him to
put him to
sleep.
So I understand you're going to go play paintball with us this summer. Am I
Yes,
right?
I am.
Yeah.
I will be a part of the cancer thing.
You will. Excellent.
Why not?
Excellent. We're trying to figure out a marker that you can shoot because you know the right hand and all like that. Yeah.
Trigger finger.
Yeah. So we're trying to work on
Don't
a
worry
marker.
about that.
You think you got it dialed in, huh?
Of course.
Oh man. So you're going to be there at the cancer benefit then, right?
Signing autographs.
There you go.
I don't know how, but
Rick Wilcox, he's kind of the spearhead of this thing. Have you been in his dreams at all? Kind of scary in
You don't
his
wanna go
dreams.
there.
Yeah.
I don't really want to talk about his dreams. His dreams are a little long.
There you go. We call him the
Yeah.
pizza guy. We'll let it go there. And
His wife will be very upset
you.
if I tell her
Ooh.
about the dreams he has.
I'm not going to touch that.
I wouldn't.
And Kiko, have you been in his dreams at all?
Yeah, I kick his ass in his dreams all the
Yeah.
time.
Remember what happened last time?
Nothing happened.
Yeah.
Guys.
You and your
Welcome to
tofu.
prime time, bitch.
Yeah.
Guys. Okay, so
I'll dream more of your little ass.
we're
Bring it on.
here to
Your
talk.
mama.
We're here to talk paintball.
My mama, your mama.
Your mama
both
should have
mamas.
swallowed you.
Yeah,
She
we're
did.
We're here to talk paintball.
You look like a penis, but only smaller.
Oh
That's what I thought.
man, that was bad.
Oh,
Very, very
like
bad.
that.
So when you come in somebody's dreams, how many people's dreams do you go in a night? Because there's a lot, many.
as many as I can.
You can. So
You see, the thing is, you have to fear me. I love fear. If
Ain't
you
no
don't
fear
fear
here.
me, then I go to sleep.
I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid.
But you should be.
I should be on. And back to that voice. Freddie,
Yes.
you coming in here, we have to get our other buddy out of here just so somebody
Ah!
can dream.
I don't think
So-
so.
Well, we can't get you in without somebody dreaming. What, do we have to hire somebody to bring somebody in so the three of us can sit together and have you here? I mean, we could if that's what you want. Oh, here we go. So tell us about some of the places that you actually visit. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Well,
Tell us about some of the places that you visit, because I'm sure some of our viewers out there, because we're a paintball show. We love paintball. We love pushing paintball.
right.
And so, do you get in the
I
minds?
like to push Kiko off the cliff.
Yeah. Do you get in minds of paintball players?
Yeah, of course. The losing team.
Losing team, huh?
That's right.
Wait. What about the winners? Don't they get?
Here's the
their
thing.
presents.
The last PBSL that he played in, he sucked because of me. That's right. I'm taking all the heat.
You made it happen.
I made it happen.
Oh my gosh! How'd you do that?
Your mama dresses you funny.
How'd you do that? No, I'm kind of curious. Hey, give me a second here. I'm kind of curious how we done this. Okay. How you do this, man? Come on.
Simple.
Simple.
See, I invaded his dreams. I entered that mind. It took me a while because there's really nothing in there. But
So what you're saying is what you got in his head, you got lost.
yeah, for 2 days.
It's
I
not
couldn't
funny.
find my way out.
It's not funny. Okay.
You want some of me?
Yeah,
Okay, guys, let's finish this interview.
whenever. We're not taking it outside.
Yeah. We're gonna.
Oh, bring it on, big
You
boy.
better call your friend Jason or somebody.
Oh, that hockey puck? I don't think so.
Yeah, Kiko and Freddie, I got to tell you, they kind of clashed together. You know, it's
Yeah.
He's jealous.
He
He's all
thinks,
better.
no, he thinks I'm just an E-celeb or something like that. You know what?
a what?
One of those E-celebrities.
What's
one of those
that?
viral celebrities. One of those YouTube wonders. I'm nobody.
You're a YouTube blunder?
Yeah.
Is that what you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah, he's definitely a blunder. I can tell you that right now.
Do you enjoy coming in? Because obviously you like paintball, or you wouldn't be here on our show.
What team did you play for? Who'd you play
Do you
for?
like the sport?
I play for the Nightmares.
No, you were on the
Oh.
spineless jellyfish.
Oh, no. That's
Yeah.
the team you were on.
Nightmares.
You got traded.
You know, I mean,
He volunteered. He wanted to be on the Nightmares.
can I get you to point with your left hand? Yeah, anyhow.
I'm going to take your nose and twist it upside down.
The Nightmares.
Yes.
Yes, I will take
Wow,
your
that's
nose
a
and
pretty-
twist it
It's an
upside down.
Elm Street team.
The Elm Street. How many
The
guys
Elm
are
Street
on that team?
Just one.
That's all it
You're
takes.
looking at him.
That's it.
That's all I need. Take you all out.
I'm not your child.
Oh, thank God.
I got a box of matches.
My child is way better looking
I
than
got
you,
a box
pal.
of matches for you.
Yeah, matches don't work.
They don't?
Nope.
So how long have you been
Daylight.
How long have you been getting in people's heads, man? You know, there's
For
got
years now.
for years.
See, here's the story. I'm going to tell you the story.
Shoot, we're listening.
Okay. So, people think that I did something to children. Children love me. Okay? Bunch of parents that got together, they doused me with gas, and you know, I was innocent. Innocent, I tell you. I mean, look at me.
You look innocent. Kiko and I were just talking about that. God, that guy looks innocent as hell. Keep going.
I seen him in front of a liquor store.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
all liquored on. It's me, Freddie, man. I changed, man. Oh, I children. I had to drink, man.
so now I go and I visit their children's dreams. So what? I make their dreams better.
Yeah, you know, I dreamed about you one night, and actually, I'm going to
Have another drink.
bring it up on the I'm going to bring it up on the show sometime and show everybody exactly how it went down. But it was pretty weird, man. You know, I mean, I was sitting there.
That's what I said when I was in it. This is pretty weird,
Kiko
Fred.
actually wasn't it?
I had my microphone on and everything.
My wife
This is
said
weird.
when
Hold on.
My wife said when I woke up, I was screaming, "Kiko, pull the flag! No, you're running the wrong way." She said, "Get up, get up!" And I woke up. And
I don't know why.
I got to tell you, the first thing I saw was not my wife. I'm going to bring it to you guys sometime. You guys
First of all, Kiko was in your dreams? Oh, that's a nightmare all in itself.
That's right.
yeah, it was
I was
weird.
a commentator.
It
What do
was-
we have for him now, Don Pardo?
Yeah.
We got Freddy the Krueger.
Yeah, it was
Freddy
really
the Krueger.
strange. Guy,
I like that.
he had knickers on. I'm
I had
why are you
digger-
playing
digger
paintball in
shoes.
knickers?
What do you want me to
digger
call
shoes.
Fred? You're Fred Schultz. Remember? Keep dreaming.
Is that right?
You're Fred Schultz.
Wow.
You got this, man.
Well, I got to tell you, man, I can't even tell you how much we appreciate you coming in. You are going to come back now, aren't you?
Of course.
I mean, we hate to keep putting Freddie to sleep, but you know,
Yeah, it's gonna have to be time to put you to
he
sleep.
doesn't
Does that
mind it.
guy even have to come in?
Hey, he doesn't mind it, and he heals fast.
You don't remember.
He heals
Like,
fast.
what happened?
That Kiko hits
My
on fire.
jaw.
Remember, yeah.
Like, oh.
You'll wake up and you go, "Oh man, I feel bad. Did I fall asleep?" And we're
No, you fell
Kiko and I
asleep.
are like, "Man, you fell asleep right during the program." But Kiko and I pulled it off. Don't worry about it.
You know, he did have a black eye when I saw him.
Yes, yep. I told you not to hit him in the eyes, Kiko.
Which time?
Oh,
I
God.
can't remember which time, but it was one of them. I remember.
I don't
one
know,
of
but
them.
this it's about
Yeah.
put Rubberneck to sleep. Look at that.
Rubberneck.
Yeah. What are you getting old? Look at you. You're all
Hey. this is a good complexion.
Yeah, you look good. I was going to say your skin's clearing up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
A lot of clear silk
Yeah, that's what I was
and
saying.
a little bit of aloe.
And some Bonami.
Bonami. Freddie's got a girl down in Florida named
No,
Maria.
he doesn't.
And I got to tell you, I don't think she's going to be real happy with Kiko knocking him out and
I had to
coming
do it
in here in
therapy.
his place and stuff like that.
Applied pressure. It was,
She wants to kick your ass.
It was Asian stuff. It was applied pressure. Applied pressure with the
Oh.
knuckles to the jaw.
like that.
Oh,
There was it.
oh, that's the best part
I
of this
got to wake
whole
him back
show.
up to he's part of the show. There he goes.
Where am I? Who was I? Am I dreaming?
Here, let me try that.
Oh! Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. But it is time to
Yeah, that's right. You
Somebody's
juggler.
going to
I
sleep.
don't want you to get blood all over my nice jacket.
Spot cold.
What hole?
Spot cold. You're right.
Spot cold. Yep. So anyhow, Mr. Krueger, we do appreciate you coming in.
Not a problem.
We want you to come back.
Of course you do.
If you could do us,
I want to see him on the field.
yeah. I know you.
And the Nightmare Team.
Let me tell you, it was weird in my dream because we were on a field, but it was like in my garage. It was just weird. But
That's what I
anyhow,
said in that dream. I said, boy, like we're in a field, but we're in your garage. And you were like the same thing. You're like,
you weren't there, were you?
no.
Oh man, because
He sent me a text.
I
Texted me all
he goes, I need a paintball. I throw him one and he starts to shoot it in the hoop. I'm
Are you
going,
sure he
"No, it's the
didn't
wrong
eat it?"
game."
That's a half court.
Yeah, it's a
Look,
half-court
Michael
shot.
Jordan.
I heard he used to eat paintballs.
He did.
I would snort him.
He still does.
Oh,
He
God.
still does.
If my balls could talk, they'd
Yeah.
be like, I'm
Nobody
coming
would
to get
listen.
you. That's
Yeah.
what they'll say to Mr. Fred Turnocrat or whatever his name is over there.
Well, I'll tell you,
I think I
We-
have to put him out.
we
How many
do-
hands to put Mr. Krueger out? Choke him out. Come on.
see,
Come
on. No, see, nobody chimes in. Everybody
That's
wants
right. They
him.
love me.
They love the guy.
Oh, yeah.
Come
Come on.
on, do
Oh,
something.
yeah.
Try
Here
some of
we
that
go.
tofu on
Hey,
me.
give him the monkey pose. Give him the monkey pose. Yeah, there it is. The monkey pose. All right. That's a good one. Mr. Freddy Krueger and Kiko, man.
Oh,
You got him.
Yeah.
Kiko, you got him. Oh, man.
You want to kick him too?
No, you already
You barely move it.
you kicked him enough. You kicked him enough.
All right.
Go wake Freddy up. Go, come on.
Fred.
Go wake Fred. Come on. You bruised him.
I
Now
got
go
his
get
chair.
him back up.
Wait a minute.
Go get him back up. No. Oh. This used to be a family show.
Skid mark.
Yeah, skid mark. Yeah, you're the man. Go wake him up. Tell him it's time. It's time to get up. Come on, no sense looking at that. You can't read it.
I know.
Wow.
Hello, Freddie.
Hey,
Anybody see Freddie?
did we mention Andy Surratt tonight?
Andy Storette.
Yeah. Andy,
Colorado.
yep,
The Alley
from
Foundation.
Alley Foundation. Oh, man. Freddie, you okay? You all right? Oh, man. How's
What's
your
up,
eye?
Snoozy?
He said he didn't mean to hit you. He said that it was a twitch.
where's my mic?
Oh, I don't know. You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
Oh, cool. You okay?
Yeah, but yeah.
I think your head's on crooked.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I think it's your hat.
Oh yeah. Huh.
There you go. There
Somebody
you go.
kicked me. Who kicked me? Did you kick me?
I was looking, I was outside. It's hard to say. You ain't gonna believe, who did you dream about?
Well, it was a good-looking guy.
Couldn't have been
Little
Freddy
Debbie.
Krueger, was it?
Dude, that guy's. I
He's
don't know
still
what you
Little
guys,
Debbie.
look,
I
you
think
guys. I don't know what you
I
guys'
love
problem is
Little
with.
Debbie. Not to change the
Stop it.
subject.
I don't know what you guys' problem with him, but that guy's a good-looking guy. He's got a little skin condition. Okay, so what? Kids love him. At
They
least
do.
that's what he told me to
And-
say.
He's just dying for his affection.
And he's a,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
And he's,
I like
he's
that.
a good interview, I gotta tell you.
I don't know about that.
Yeah. Hey, it just his pointing bothers me a little bit. You know, I think when I have him come in, I'm gonna let him sit in the center thing because he keeps pointing at Kiko. You know, and I'm gonna
I don't
tell
know
you.
what his problem is. With
Yeah.
his face. This is
I
the
gotta
face
tell you,
a mother would
not
love.
that I couldn't afford to lose part of this big nose. You know, Kiko always teased me about having a big nose. He goes, you know, Fred,
Tell me more about
Yeah.
how I teach you.
Yeah, he goes,
Wait, hey, you want to fight?
he goes, yeah.
Smack him around all the time.
Yes.
You're Fred Schultz.
Stick your head in your butt and fight the hair. Yeah. Hey, he says I'm the only guy he knows that can smoke a cigar in the shower and not get it wet. Now, would that piss you off?
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Who'd you get
No
that
more
joke from?
Okay,
There's
but
Don Rickles.
first of all, you're talking
Don
about that.
Rickles, your writer for you, your comedy writer?
You're talking
Well,
about
I
that.
wrote for
It's
him.
like
Oh,
I
it's
wrote for
freaking.
Don.
What time is it now? It's 8:14. The guy's wearing sunglasses at night.
That's right.
Hey,
I wear my glasses.
You know what?
at night
I gotta
'cause
tell you,
I kiss.
I wear my sunglasses a lot too, and just like I
I'm
tell
on
everybody,
fucking 8 degrees too.
when you're cool, the sun's always shining.
That's right.
You know.
That was in a
Hey, if I come on like
Was it really?
Hollywood, Hollywood
Yes, it
is
Good.
what
I
I
said that
am.
years ago.
It was a movie called My Science Project.
But then you wrote it off me because I said that years ago.
Yeah, it was,
What?
it
What
was
did
an
you
80s
Yeah.
movie.
See, I said it in the 70s. So
I said it in the 60s.
There you go. There you go. All right, everybody. I gotta
It's
tell
Rick
you,
Wilcox.
Rick Wilcox.
Yeah,
Tell him we said hi.
we got to go. We're already at an hour and 10 minutes.
Yep, we gotta roll.
You there? All right.
What's going on, Rick? Good talking to you.
Yeah. All right.
Hello?
We got to go.
Yeah, we gotta go. That was Mr. Rick Wilcox. He's spearheaded the cancer benefit. Hopefully, it's going to go off on June
We got the
13th.
new CBO too.
And
Joe Trent.
very cool. So we're hoping everything will go off as planned. It's a terrific cause, and we've all been working pretty hard to help him out. He's worked his butt off for a year on this thing. It was supposed to go off on the 18th of this month, but obviously with the coronavirus out there, we can't do any gatherings or anything like that.
We're gonna get him on next
So
week.
yeah, actually, there's glass between us. See? So anyhow, what we're going to do is we're going to have Rick on next week, and he can tell us what's new and what's going on about it, and then we can put him up on the screen too, huh?
Why would we want to? I mean, yes. Yes, we would.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so everybody out there, we appreciate it very much. We know we ran a little long today. We got to talk to Brad Gruett. And it was a heck of an interview with Bob Long. I can't tell Bob can't tell Bob how much I appreciated him coming on tonight and talking to us. And we hope to have Bob on again. You know, Bob and I go back a lot of years, and he's just a good guy. He really, really is. So anyhow, from all of us to all of you out there, please stay safe, play hard, play safe, play fair. But please, when all of this ends, let's all go play paintball.
Eat your vegetables and chew your food all the way, okay?
And take your
That's it.
vitamins.
Annoys
Take your
me.
vitamins.
No, you say goodbye to him. I'm still talking.
You guys take it easy.
What he said.
That's it.
Bye, everybody. See you next Tuesday.
Y'all come back now. You hear?